Man, what's up? It's Whoishendough back with another video, and it's gonna be a good one right here. Check this out. Top 10 is a thing, I'm saying, in basketball and everything like that, but one of the most disrespected players of all time, I think, of all time, is Kobe Bryant. I'm a Kobe Bryant fanatic. Got to see him play since around 98. I'm only 29, I'll be 30. So yeah, I'm a young NBA fan, but I remember a lot. Everybody have their interpretation. What I don't like is people, when you say Kobe is better than LeBron, they're about to have a heart attack. This is what I say. To me, Kobe is better than LeBron. It's only one player I have over Kobe, and that's MJ, but that's my list. Yours could, I'm saying, yours could have, as long as you got Kobe in the top five, it's cool. But fuck all that. You can have Magic, Kareem above Kobe, whatever like that. LeBron, whatever you want to do. But this is my reasoning why Kobe is better than LeBron. Reason one, I'm going to go from the pettiest reasons all the way and dive all the way in. One, he's 5-2 in the finals. LeBron is 4-6. I don't want to hear it. Kobe is a better defender than LeBron. Kobe has more all-team defense than LeBron. So if LeBron is a better defender, why don't he have more all-team? It's not even close. LeBron has 5 all-team defenses. 5 of them. Kobe has, I believe, 12. He got he got 9 all-team first ones and then like 2 second ones. Altogether, he has, I think, 12 all-team defenses. LeBron only has 5. So that means 7 more years, Kobe was a better defender. He was an elite defender. So he can't touch him on the defense end, the defense end. Kobe's a better defender. I give LeBron this. Rebounding, assists. I will give him that. I will give him that. I even give him efficiency. But let's dive into the context of that. LeBron shoots he had way more shots inside the paint than Kobe. Let's talk about that. Kobe had the 3-point record. 12 3-pointers in the game before Steph and Clay, got that. I've never seen LeBron hit maybe over 8 or 9 threes in the game. I've never seen LeBron average over, 30 plus in the season. You do realize 30, 40, 50, 60-point games, Kobe has more than LeBron. Kobe is the only guard besides Curry to win without a top 75 player. That matters to me. Kobe did it with one franchise. You could talk about 05, you could talk about 07 when he refused to shoot the ball and everything, and I give y'all that. But let's talk about LeBron James and Kobe's worst finals. Kobe's worst finals was in 2000. He averaged 15.6 points. LeBron averaged 18 points per game in 2011 in his prime. Kobe was 21. This was his first finals. Kobe didn't get into the starting lineup to maybe 99, 2000. Kobe had a coach by the name of Dale Carter who did not want to play him in the starting lineup. He was averaging 7.6 points in his first season. His second season, he averaged 15.6 points. This is all in maybe like 20 minutes per game. LeBron was given the mantle. They gave him the mantle. Kobe had to work. That's another reason I got Kobe above him. Here goes another reason. Kobe won 5 titles. LeBron won 4, right? Kobe beat Boston. LeBron lost to Boston. Boston is a big three. Kobe didn't have a big three. Kobe had Powell and role players. Powell was barely an all-star. He was an all-star. He was a great big man. He was maybe an all-star caliber player. You tell me how LeBron is better than Kobe to me, in my perspective. You tell me how LeBron is better than Kobe when versus both teams, bro. Both teams. LeBron played them in what? '09 in the playoffs and 2010, I want to believe. You feel me? You could say 2010. LeBron had to go and get Wade and Bosh to beat Boston when he was losing to them. Kobe lost to them, kept the same team, and a year later, or 2 years later, when they met up again, he beat them. Oh, Kobe choked in the game 7. He was terrible. Kobe had 24 points, 15 assists, 6 to 24. He was terrible shooting. What did he do when he didn't have it shooting? He got rebounds. Without those rebounds, how do his team get those shots? Uh how does Artest get those shots? How does, Lamar Odom and all them get those shots without those 15 rebounds? Kobe still had 24 points. He did that without a top 75 player. So now you can have your own interpretation. LeBron is better than Kobe or whatever. But in my estimation, Kobe will always be better than LeBron. Kobe never switched teams to go chase a ring or to join up with a super team. The super team came to him. He had a failed super team with Nash and Dwight Howard and all of them. They made the playoffs. LeBron just had Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard. I don't care if they passed the hill or whatever. And Anthony Davis, who should not be a top 75 player in my opinion. He just had all of them who are all top 75 players or Hall of Famers and went 33 and 49 with a play in, which means they could at least got to the 10th seed. Kobe and them made the playoffs and they were the 7th seed, 3 seeds better. That was when it wasn't no play in. That's another reason that LeBron is not better than Kobe and me. You put them in the same situation with over the hill players, and what happened? Now you tell me who's the worst player, Dwight Howard or AD in his prime. You tell me who is better or who's the worst player, Dwight after his prime or AD right now. Steve Nash. Well, damn, yeah, Steve Nash is better than Russell Westbrook. At that point, yeah. But you sit here and tell me they're both in the same situation. Kobe tore his Achilles trying to get them to the playoffs. You know LeBron ain't doing nothing like that. When Kobe asked for a trade in '07 and they refused, a year later they were in the finals. They got Kobe what he wanted. A year later it was in the finals. They got LeBron what he wanted. They didn't even make the play in. So LeBron and Kobe fans just need to call a truce because it's never going to end the argument who's better or who should be higher on the all-time list. I don't respect nobody list that don't have Kobe top five. I don't care what you're saying. You can bring up everything you want to bring up because I know all the numbers and all the stories and everything. LeBron has 4 MVPs. Kobe has 1. We all know why that was. Come on now. When Dirk Nowitzki won his MVP, he averaged 23 points. Kobe averaged 30, and they both was playoff teams. I think Kobe team was a little higher in the standings. Steve Nash, that should have been Kobe MVP in '06. I don't care what nobody say. Kobe dragged that team to the playoffs. That should have been his MVP because MVP is about the best player in the league, the most valuable player in the league. If you take Kobe off of that '06 Lakers team, they're in the lottery. Then you got to talk about the Colorado case. A lot of media members did not like Kobe because he was an asshole. He wasn't very personable. And then the Colorado case made it even worse. So when they did give him the MVP, it felt like a sympathy one because he should have had 1, 2, or 3 beforehand. Excuse me. Don't get me wrong, LeBron is in my top 5. I got LeBron 5th. I got Kobe 2nd. But it's no media personality, no first things first. Nick Wright and Rick Bucher, you did an awful job trying to, what I'm saying, defend Kobe. You did an awful job, bro. Like you did a terrible job. Kobe is better on the defensive end than LeBron. And for the most part, he's a better scorer than LeBron. LeBron is a better rebounder and a better assist guy. You don't want to talk about efficiency. Kobe was primarily a perimeter player. So his efficiency is going to be a couple of ticks down. Jordan's was 49.8%. Kobe's, and then you got to think about this. Kobe injured his Achilles in 2012, 2013. Kobe played like 4 more years and was not the same Kobe. Kobe averaged at least 20 points per game from the from the 3rd year up until he got injured. So, in my estimation, Kobe is better than LeBron. I got Kobe 2nd on my all-time list. Of course, Jordan is the GOAT. But the Kobe disrespect has to stop, bro. And y'all analysts have to start diving into the numbers or getting the numbers and knowing that Kobe is one of 2 guards and actually one of 3 players when you include Giannis who has won a championship without a top 75 player. That definitely matters. I don't care what nobody say. And to debunk this Shaquille O'Neal argument, bro, and Kobe argument that Kobe just rolled on his coattails. Kobe and Shaq both averaged 29 points per game in a finals. 1 second, because I want to pull this up. I definitely want to pull this up. Because while I'm pulling this up, I'm just going to say, yeah, he's widely disrespected by the Nick Wrights of the world, by the Shannon Sharps of the world, by a lot of people. And it's really time to really stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really time to really stop it. Because if we don't, year after year, they're gonna keep disrespecting people. They're gonna keep disrespecting Kobe name. Kobe averaged 28, 5, and 5 in 2001. 2000, 2001. Now let's see the finals. In the finals, Kobe averaged 24, 7, and 5 in 5 games in the finals. In the 2002 finals, he averaged 26, 5, and 5. Let's see Shaq. Shaq averaged 36, 12, and 3 in the finals. Kobe averaged 24. Shaq averaged 36 in the 2002 finals. In the 01 finals, Shaq averaged 33. Kobe averaged 25. So when people say Kobe rode his coattails, how do you ride somebody's coattails averaging 25 and averaging 27 in the finals? And y'all all remember this was in the 2000 finals in that game 4 where Shaq got, you know what I'm saying, he got fouled out and Kobe had to take over the rest of the game. And that was in the 2000 finals. That's with Kobe being 21, his first finals. People forget that. Like, people really, really forget that. Like, so I just want to say Kobe is better than LeBron. Kobe is definitely top 5. And the Kobe disrespect has to stop. So, LeBron fans, bro, we just need to call the truth because it's never going to be any middle ground between us. You got stats that can back up Kobe. You got stats and accolades that can back up Kobe. You got stats and accolades that back up LeBron. But don't act like Kobe. Oh my God! Like, how could you ever have him up? Easy. It's easy for me to say that Kobe is better than LeBron with a straight face. So this has been Whoishendough. I'm gonna holla at y'all. I'm out.